Oh, it's colder today, and it was a longer freeze. Oh, look at this. This is the heat of summer here. That's not good. Not for summer. Hey guys. Well, the meat birds are doing okay. They're bunkered down in their hole at night. They're gonna move their cage. The little birds, they only have to move every 3 days because they're not pooping as much. Even the sunflowers took a hit this time. That's sad. It's all wilting. You can see the dark. The rest of the garden is absolutely devastated. Absolutely totally gone. I'm about ready to give up because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be freezing again too. But what keeps me going is we've got tomatoes turning red. They're not growing though. They're just turning red on the vine. So whatever, I don't know. There's a red one in there. So our first harvest we had yesterday, I didn't get any. Melanie shared them with some friends. So the first harvest was yesterday from the vine. Actually, some of these look white colored. Some of the plants look like they're still growing. Some don't. But in this extreme shock of warm days and freezing nights, we have 50-degree temperature swings all year in our land. The poor tomatoes just don't know whether it's winter or summer, and they don't know what to do. Here, see, these are Roma tomatoes, and if anybody knows Roma, they should be a lot bigger than my finger. So the plants are just shocked, and they're just, I don't know. I just don't know. But now here, these are German beefsteak style tomatoes, and look at that. Look at the size of that big boy. And here, I think they're still growing. I think. These are a German tomato plant, and it looks like they're a little tougher. Although everything that's up top, touching the tarp above, is getting killed. Every night it freezes, obviously everything on the surface is killed. Down here we're losing more and more. Here, these are a little bit bigger Roma type tomatoes. But look, this whole vine is dead. So, it is what it is. We lost most of these. And down here, it reduces onto nothingness. The whole plants down there are dead. There's a little bit of life left in here, but nothing's growing. They're just turning color. And we lost all our chilies. And this whole row of tomatoes down here, all gone. I'm trying to save this little guy. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what chilies are alive and what are dead. That one's dead. I'm going to cut these off, I guess. The ones that got froze, so it doesn't waste its energy in them. But I'm not taking off the dead leaves because that's what keeps the tarp from touching them. And yeah, they're all froze. It's frustrating. Most of these are ruined. It's terrible. It's sad because I never got a single pepper out of my garden this year at all. And look at that, even being covered, it died. It's so frustrating. All these died, even under cover. This is the only one that's alive at all, and even some of its leaves are getting hurt now inside. So sickening. I tried and tried and tried, but 50-degree temperature swings from night and day. There's a couple plants down here that have some little bit of life in them, but it's a losing battle. And that shows me that the bell peppers are a lost cause. They're throwing their fruit. So that's sad. Well, there's no leaves left. Here. Throwing their fruit. So there's no point in trying to save the pepper row. That's it. Done. Really done. I can't believe it. It's really, really, really frustrating because we worked so hard, both Melanie and I, and the only thing growing is weeds now. We worked so hard, only to lose it all. I think a lot of people didn't see all our videos before because some people are saying, well, you just have to start earlier next year. Well, what they don't realize, see, this is all the dead leaves from the pepper. What they don't realize is we did start early this year, and it froze. So we bought more plants and they froze. We had 5 freezes now this summer. So next year I'm going to have to grow in a greenhouse. Done. Finished. No more playing around like this. Greenhouse it is. So I'll have 2 greenhouses, one underground and one above ground. The above ground will be for summer crops where I can open up the flaps and protect plants at night. And the below ground will be for winter and spring and summer and fall because it freezes all year here. Very odd. But everybody says this isn't normal. I know I'm repeating myself, but a lot of people don't see all my videos and then they ask questions or make comments. So I have to repeat myself. For those of you who are annoyed, forgive me. For those of you who haven't seen this stuff, that's why I repeat myself. Alright guys. We lost all our beans this time too. No matter what I do, it was too cold. They're all gone. It's all done. The monster squash is sort of alive. And maybe we have a chance if I keep trying to protect it. Still doing a garage sale. You can see a lot of empty spots. I'm down to 2 extra chainsaws. Getting rid of a lot of stuff. Thinning out and clearing out. So I had 10 chainsaws. Of course, you guys know in New York we were running chainsaws like mad, hot and heavy. And if we threw a chain or had one dull, we just grabbed another chainsaw. So that was convenient. But here, of course, it's just me and Melanie for the most part. So I'm down to 2 chainsaws, which is all I need, all I'm going to have. So all these going to go. Selling them cheap, get them out of here, get them moved, and thin out, clean the garage. Melanie, how you doing today? My brown lizard sitting in the sun. See, she's like a chameleon with the weird eye thing going on there. Sold a lot, but not enough. Melanie's selling a lot of kitchen stuff, so we're getting rid of some things here. Movies, since we use Amazon now, don't need movies. And I've got a bunch of junk in the garage, and I'm hoping to get rid of everything. Get rid of it all. Some furniture, stuff we don't need, sell it cheap. Sell it cheap. I'm going to sell the chair out from underneath Melanie if I can. Well guys, 3 hours left to go of the garage sale. And we've got half the money we need to install the wood stove. That is if we buy all new. If we can find second hand, we're in business. So we're halfway there. 3 hours left. Today we've earned more money than we did yesterday already. But we had fewer people, so it's interesting. I'm just walking through the garden looking at the damages. I have to keep an eye on things. It looks like we're going to have 2 milder nights, and then next week's going to be freezing again. I lost almost all my chilies. I think I'm going to dig up the ones that survived and put them in a pot and abandon that entire row. There's no point in trying to save those chilies anymore, or anything else much for that matter. The big giant squash is struggling, trying to hold on to life. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that this weekend after the sale. I'm going to come out here and dig up those things and just move them. There's no way. It's just too much trouble. I'm going to slowly start abandoning to the nature, except for the tomatoes. Try to keep the tomatoes going. See what happens. I put a lot of time and love and care into this garden. Can't walk away now. Oh, Felix wants to eat it. He's like, I think that's food. He's gonna eat it.